Well, thank you for showing up. Thank you, Sue, for setting this up. I think anytime you can get the public and members of the community better informed about what's going on, and so the more people out in the community that have a better understanding of that, the better shot we have of actually getting this thing reconstructed. Okay, approved $610,000 to do phase one of this facility, and we'll kind of go over what the phases look like. Basically, that is at the very end of the building, and we'll walk by there in K Street. It's basically, we consider it the Scout Wing. The Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts will be housed here, and we've kind of modified it a little bit so the city can have some operations here too. That's already in the budget. We are going to bid on that in December, so we're moving forward with that. The city entered into a lease agreement. We're paying the district $120,000 a year. When the city inherited the building, this building had a lot of problems. Faulty roof, water intrusion, mold, termites, asbestos. To date, the city has spent close to $700,000 just to abate those problems. We walk through, there'll be some sheetrock removed. Those are areas where there was water intrusion. What you're seeing here, this is going to be the registration hub, the community center. This wall will be basically removed and opened up. So this is going to be the counter for the registration. Okay, we're going to have the offices back here for our recreation supervisors and coordinators. This will actually be kind of cut in half or cut in a quadrant. What we're going to do, there's going to be a small conference room there for staff, and then this is basically going to be turned into, half of it's going to be a conference room designed primarily for just public meeting space. Okay.
But you said initially it was for a small campus room for staff.
Well, the one next to it that we just walked past is going to be staff. That's also would be available in after hours if someone needed it. But this third of the room is specifically designed for public meeting space.
Okay, so would you say it's like 3 times the size of the
It'll be, the reason I asked for it, it'll be 307 portable pads that were portable sat there now throughout the district. This will be either kind of a community garden. We're going to have deck area here for picnic tables. So we're still kind of developing what's going to go in here. My guess is there's going to be some type of deck and community garden space within this area. That's going to have like we'll say Benicia Community Center, and it will kind of be an inviting entrance to allow people to say, okay, this is where we come in. And basically, the door is going to go in right here. So we're going to have to put in new appliances in there. But that serves 2 purposes. One, you can actually have cooking classes, which we want to offer. And 2, there are very few, if any, commercial kitchens for people to prepare food to take it somewhere else. So, for example, if you're doing a major event as a group and a fundraiser, or you're even cooking for holidays, and someone needs to cook a bunch of turkeys and cook a bunch of mashed potatoes, that kitchen would be available to do that. And you could serve it within that auditorium, but you would also be able to use that to cook it and then ship it out and go somewhere else. So that kind of serves 2 major opportunities. Again, this is going to be our Tiny Tots wing. This was the kindergarten classroom. And so what's nice about this is we don't have to reinvent the wheel. What we can reuse, we're going to. As you notice, there's already bathrooms here. So it's perfect for preschool. We're going to change the lighting structure up top, and they're also going to delineate this building by color and signs. So they did a presentation a couple of weeks ago to council where they kind of showed different color patterns and carpet patterns, so it's going to break it up visually. And so you're going to know when you walk by that you're going to have, I'm going to make this up, but purple is kind of the tiny tot wing. And then this area here is so solid, they're going to carve out a window. And so you're going to be able to see in. And the idea is we want to make this building come alive. Okay? And so having that window in there is going to do that. But there's going to be track lighting or certain types of lighting that's going to give it a different feel.
Will this be available for artwork?
Yes. Okay, now we're going to walk into what, if this is like the center of the complex, this is going to be the kids' K-wing, and where we're going to have our art room.
Yeah.
Okay? So let's go to the art room first.
Okay.
This room...
So, the kids...
This is kids' art, right?
No. This is just a
art room.
Classroom for art.
So, it's in the
kids' wing.
Okay. Coordinated art program during the time they're here. Now this room will be specifically designed for art. There's going to be the sink equipment in here, the flooring in here. It's going to be there's going to be storage outside. Where's the storage?
Where the
I
janitor
think
was?
it's indicated on the and so the room right over here is going to be dedicated completely to have the storage for our activities. This right here.
Not a big deal.
So that gives you an idea of that stuff will be.
Oh, there's the kiln.
There's the kiln. Yeah. And that was a point that was brought up. You can't really do something with a kiln and then other type of art activities. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to have something, and we'll see how much interest in there. So if it's a kiln that's in there, we'll see how it goes. And up until 5th grade. Okay.
This is after school.
This is after school. Our middle school.
After school game room?
Now this is basically, this would be your hub. So kids would come in here. They're going to check in.
And this is like a 3 to 6 p.m. program.
Yes.
3 to 6
Basically
on
3 to 6.
Interesting
Okay.
room.
Here's this was the computer lab when it was
This should
operating
be the
as a
lobby.
school. It's going to be become our computer classroom. So computers will be in here to have actual computer classes. I think that the original thought was it would take $1 million and we would be able to kind of move in and open the door. Like the school closes, a couple months later, the city moves in, turns it into a community center. Unfortunately, we had to spend $700,000 just to deal with mold and asbestos and termites.